Alright, Guardians. This is our weekly solo player's guide to the Nightfall. It's going up super late. Though I did say at the beginning of the week I probably wasn't making one for a while. But one of my subscribers, a long time, said try 100,000 point completion. Maybe that will help. And so it's kind of like our test. We'll probably do another one next week, Tuesday or Wednesday. But anyways, this is our 100,000 point completion. We are doing Warden of Nothing. We are a hunter. We're just going to have to go into this because we are doing quite a bit of stuff. Alright, so as you can see, we got a score multiplier of 3.2. Our handicap is at 60, which drops us down from 599 to 539. So 60 points. We're doing Solar Singe. We're doing Heavyweight. We're doing Blackout, so we don't get too close to the enemies. And then Momentum. I was trying it out with Iron, but it's just a little bit easier to do it with Momentum. But yes, if you do it with Iron and Match Game, it'll really boost up your points a little bit. But like I said, I like Momentum, which is funny because I didn't ever like that in the Heroic Adventure modifiers, but Nightfall's actually works pretty good. So that's that. And then as far as setup goes, we're of course rocking the Way of 1,000 Cuts. That's the new one, the middle one. It is my favorite subclass in the entire game right now. And then also rocking the Duke MK44. Mine's got Outlaw and Rampage, and I have a minor spec on it, so it does more damage to red bar health enemies. I've also got the curated roll for Twilight Oath, which is Snapshot and Box Breathing. Box Breathing is really, really, really good. So if you have a sniper rifle with that on it, go with that. And then I've got Radar Tuning. That should be like minor spec or major spec. Remember that for next time. I don't ever use that thing in the Crucible like I thought I would. And then of course Sleeper Stimulant. And then we are rocking Shards of Galanor. If you don't have Shards of Galanor, maybe go Ophidia Spaith. If you're using Way of 1,000 Cuts. If you want to use Golden Gun, I would go, of course I'd go with the Bottom Tree for precision hits with Golden Gun, increases range. That's not the one I meant. Enter a Trance. Precision Makes Perfect would be a really good one. And then Precision Throwing Knives, you probably won't do much with that. And then go with that, and then I would go Celestial Nighthawk. That would also really, really help you out. But other than that, let's go ahead and rock this guide. Alright, so as soon as you spawn in, you just really want to just kind of like speed run this first little bit. You're going to want to be quick for most of the strike, but for this part specifically, you really want to just go for it. And then once you get here, I like to just take out my sleeper and try not to miss. I will take 2 shots and then Box Breathing, took him out. Otherwise, the 2 sleeper shots would have taken him out by himself. And then I'd just like to stay way back here and just snipe everything that's kind of coming to me. And then once you take out all these guys, there is one more elite fanatic kind of hiding in the back there, just behind that, I guess that crashed pod. I'm not sure what that is. And then once you go closer, you'll get like another small wave. Sometimes it's like 2 more elite fanatics and some goblins. I think this time I just got 2 more goblins, which is kind of nice, I guess. But go ahead and just take all of them out. And take these guys out. And then once everything's dead, just pick up whatever orbs you generated, because those will also give you some extra points. And pick up all the ammo you can find. Alright, as soon as this door opens, go ahead and kill the goblin and move the train. Once the train gets out of the way, I like to try and shoot the enemies that are fighting each other down there. That way when the train hits them, I actually get some points. And if they kill each other, I will also get some points. There we go. And then I like to throw a throwing knife at this guy. And with the burn, it really helps a lot. And then just jump back up here. Do the same thing with this guy. Obviously, you don't want to throw your throwing knife. You might not have it. And then I like to just jump up here once that train disappears. And do damage to both of them before you actually kill them. That way, if another train comes along, you'll get points for anything that it hits. And then we're just going to take this guy out really quick. Wait for the train to go by. Pop on our sparrow. And then once we're down here, you throw another throwing knife. Hopefully you have another one by now. Take him out. Take him out. And then I like to just throw a grenade at this guy and then use one sleeper shot. And that should take him out. But of course it doesn't. But one of the Legionnaire dudes get him for me, which is great. Run around if you need to regen some health. And then if you have some power bricks laying around, just go ahead and power these guys out. And then of course grab your power ammo. And we'll move right on along. As you can see, we got 20,000 points already within 3 minutes, so we're doing pretty good. Take this guy out. There's going to be 2 goblins and an elite minotaur around the corner. So we're just going to take them out, and then we're going to use our power ammo to take out the minotaur. Just be very careful when you're crossing over here, so you don't get hit by a train. And then once you are here, we're just going to jump up here. Go as fast as we can without falling off. And there are going to be 2 goblins down to our left. You don't have to kill them, but if you're really worried about points, you can. But just remember, it will slow you down a little bit. So I just kill that guy really quick. And then we're going to jump down. We're going to kill both of these goblins here. And hopefully, if you're using the 1,000 cuts, hopefully you throw them better than I just did. But if you're using shards of Galanor, you want both bursts of your knives that you throw in your super to hit as many targets as possible. That way you can get your super restoration perk going full blast. And then just kind of stay back away a bit, and then just kill these guys. Pick up whatever ammo you find, and we're about to hit our first restricted zone. So here it can be a little tricky, but as long as you stay back, stay careful, you'll do just fine. There are, I believe, 2 elite goblins in this area. No, there's just 1, which is pretty good. And then you want to take out the hobgoblins very quickly, because if they don't one-shot you, you'll be very close to one-shot. They'll two-shot you, essentially. So go ahead and take them out as quickly as possible. And then we're just going to take this guy out really quick. So hopefully you can do it that fast. I got lucky there. But then once you start killing these guys, you'll get a bunch of ads coming in. There's going to be 2 elite hobgoblins you want to take out first. As you can see, there's this guy. If you have box breathing, if you get 1 precision hit, it will kill them. Also, if you could damage those guys before they get hit by the train, you'll get points for that as well. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes I just shoot my super at them. There we go. And then we're just going to stay back here. I just remember inertia or momentum is active, so if you get low on health, just come back here and run around. And then we're just going to pretty much stay back here and slowly killing stuff until the boss spawns in. There's going to be a bunch of elite goblins, so you get a bunch of points here. So make sure you at least hit them once, because some of them will walk straight into a train. As funny as it is, you don't want to miss those points. And then there's also 2 elite goblins, minotaurs. I like to just take them out. One sleeper shot should do the trick. And then we're just going to speed this up until the boss comes out, because it's literally just sniping them until the boss spawns in. But I will say, if you can do damage to all the enemies, once you kill the boss, you'll get points for any enemy you didn't kill. So, because once they despawn, you'll get those little bit of extra points. Alright, once the boss spawns in, wait for that shield to go down, and you should be able to get a good lucky shot on him. Try and hit your crits, obviously. That will help a lot. And then the trains should stop, but just be safe. Don't just go running out there. But like I said, they should have stopped once you kill the boss. And yeah, we'll go ahead and move on to this next section. 59,000 points at 6 minutes, or is it 8? I think that might be 8 minutes. That's not bad. Sniper in this section specifically will help a lot, so just keep that in mind. Though I do wish we had solar bows. I hope we get one, at least one, in Black Armory. What you want to do is kill the 2 scions, and then kill those 3 guys, and then I like to just snipe these guys. Box breathing will take him out in 1 hit. Any other sniper will take him out in 2, depending on your impact. And then there is that wanted enemy. We are going to kill him. He does do some really good points. So try not to miss, because I am just wasting a lot of my ammo. But otherwise, you just want to kind of do this bit pretty quickly. We are still on a time crunch, because once we hit 15 minutes, our points start to decrease. So you want to be at least in the next section, if not further along than once you hit 15 minutes. But go ahead and take those guys out. Hit their backpack to hit them with 1 shot with your sleeper. We're continuing to stay back, because that boss, even though those rockets that he shoots doesn't do solar damage, it still does a lot of damage. And as you can see, 1900 points, not bad. Hopefully you can get some power ammo to drop. We're getting pretty lucky with that ourselves. Kill those 2 guys. There's going to be 1 more of those incinerators. Go ahead and pop him. Hopefully his explosion will kill a couple dudes. And just be very careful with these 2 scions. Right there and right there. Because they will 2-tap you. So if you get hit by 1 shot with both of them, you're dead. You gotta start all over. Honestly, if you start all over, like if you die at any point, I would honestly suggest starting the match or the Nightfall over. But once you get in there, throw your super in the middle. That'll help out for speed a lot. And then just take these guys out. Try not to waste your power ammo unless you absolutely have to, like with the incinerators or the elite minotaur. Take that guy out. He's pretty dangerous. Take him out. And then if these guys are fighting, you should probably be able to just take that guy out really quick. But if not, power ammo him down. And then go ahead and grab this little cannon, this shock cannon, whatever it's called. Try not to use any ammo on these guys, because since there's red bars, but if you have to, you have to. And then come over here and actually charge your shots on these elites. There's 3 of them. That way you can take them out really quickly. And we're doing all this before we start just assembling the mine or whatever. It's still got like 40 seconds and the time will stop once we are dismantling it. And while we're dismantling it, we just want to continue to do powered shots. So just shoot it and hold down the trigger. Don't let go of it. And you will do more damage. And then once that one goes down, we're just going to go ahead and just pretty much waste our ammo. Just like that. Just get those guys out of here. And then sometimes there's 2 of these guys right here. Sometimes there's just 1. But if there's 2, just be careful. And take them both out. Once that one's gone, we're just going to run straight over to C. And we're not going to kill anything yet. We're going to run around until we get everything kind of on one side. Just like this. Bam, there's going to be 2 elite minotaurs there. And so just be very careful. This is why we took grounded off. And we're just going to run around this circle until this mine is dismantled. And there it is. And then we're just going to run over here. If you can do some damage to stuff, do it. Because just like before, as soon as they despawn, you will get points for them. And then once that happens, just go ahead and come running over here. Try and take these guys out if you can. If not, it's okay. And we're just going to wait right here for that thing to despawn and throw our super. Try and hit as many things as possible. And then we're just going to power ammo that boss down, that gladiator boss. And then once he's despawned, just go ahead and pick up whatever ammo you can and then head on in to the next section. As you can see, we're right at 15 minutes. Our points are about to start going down, but we do have 113,000 points. So that's very good. That's pretty much about where you want to be. And just be very careful jumping down here, because every once in a while I die in that fall, even though it shouldn't kill you. Sometimes it does for whatever reason. And then just make sure everything you got is reloaded right now. This is kind of be like your last chance before we get to the boss fight. And if you have your super, that would be great. If not, don't worry about it. I don't think we use it in this run, so you should be okay. You do want at least 7, maybe 8, depending on your power level, shots of sleeper. So hopefully you kind of held back on using that in the last couple sections. But here we go. Just make sure, like I said, make sure everything's reloaded. Go ahead and just, I think it takes, that's 3, 4, I think it takes 6 shots to take out the boss. And I was trying to kill that guy just to see if I get some more points, but I was just a second too late. That's alright. And so that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully it helped you out. If you would like to see more of this version of the Nightfall Guide in the future, let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, stay positive, be happy, be healthy, live long and prosper, and have an amazing week. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back. Eyes out, Guardian.